Hello, and I am live. And first of all, I just want to say thank you for viewing this. You are awesome for doing that. So please be extra awesome. Please subscribe. Please like and share this video. In fact, give me all of your money. Only joking. Anyway, this is the second time I'm actually doing this. First time, the audio got messed up, man. The audio got messed up. Seriously, man. I hope it's not messed up this time because, quite frankly, I don't want to do this again. Although it was actually quite funny listening to Amir Khan and Kell Brook. But, you know, let's get straight into it. Well, anyway, before I get into this, I just want to say that, you know what? May the best man win. We've all been hearing this for years and years and years. But Kell Brook had a sparring match against Amir Khan in the ring, and Amir Khan schooled him. And you know something? I, I can't deny it. He's not denied it. He's not talking about it. And the reason he's not talking about it because you know why? It was a sparring match. And in a sparring match, I'll be honest with you, you're learning. So you clearly, sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. That's why it's called sparring. But when it actually matters, when it's official, it's actually on your record when you actually fight. So this was not on his record. So, but do I blame Amir Khan to kind of go on about it? No, because when he was coming up, when he was an up and comer, Kell Brook was just starting to come up, and no one took notice of him, and he never got the, accolade. He never got the, eyes on him from all the media. The whole media wasn't on him like he's, the second coming of Prince Nazim Hamid or anything like that. It was all Amir Khan, and rightfully so because he went in his first Olympics and he actually got a silver medal. So good for him, Amir Khan. And you know what? You can't knock, no matter what you say, you cannot knock Amir Khan for trying and doing as good as he's done. He went in. He's had so many amateur fights. I don't know how many he's had. He's about 80 odd, I think it is, or something like that. It's not easy to do. We all talk and we all try to make fun of these guys, but reality is, you got to give credit where credit's due, and he's earned his dues. But at the same time, so has Kell Brook. As far as Kell Brook is concerned, he's really offended. I don't know why. I mean, simply because he's not got the rub of Amir Khan. And to be honest, I don't blame Amir not to give him the rub because, quite frankly, his stock is down here. Kell Brooks is, and Amir's is up there. Everybody knows who Amir Khan is, right? Pakistan, India, America, everybody knows who he is. Kell Brook, no, not many people know who he is in regards to his star power. So he's there, Amir, and Kell Brook's there. And even if, just say, even if, because I'm not going to give my the outcome of what I think is going to happen, even if Kell Brook wins, that's only going to elevate him this much. Kell Brook is only going to elevate him a little bit more. You know why? Because he hasn't got the personality, he hasn't got the pizzazz, he hasn't managed to build himself up in the media eye to get to the next level. And quite frankly, Amir did. So you got to give where credit where you got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? You can't hate on Amir for doing what he's done. At the same time, you got to promote the fight. So let's get straight into this. I'm gonna get straight into this. The press conference highlights. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's get straight into this, yeah? Let's listen to this. Trash talk.
Well, it's my time now to put in his place and hopefully move on to bigger and better things.
Former world champion, you've done so much for the sport, Kell, but levels and levels below.
Well, you know, in cuckoo land, you know, I think he needs to go back to believing he's a celebrity, you know, and you know, well, I mean, being a celebrity is one thing, I know, but you're getting knocked clean out. I can't wait. This is my first fight. This fight. Forget all that. Forget man. Forget the fight. I'm gonna knock you spark out. I'm gonna knock you spark out. You're getting it. You're getting it.
It's easy to talk a big game. It's easy to
talk
talk a big game. And you know when you
say, what happens to you? You're gonna look over you. I told you, I'm gonna look over you. Not spark out. I told you. Levels below you.
You finished. I mean, you always have a bitterness in you that you live in a celebrity life because what's got me to this celebrity life is my performance, is the way I am as a fighter.
So from the other day, from the amateurs, you know.
That's what got me to this position. You know what I mean? So if I was a bad boxer, if I wasn't good, I would have been in this position.
About
what I've done in the sport. You know what I mean? So it seems to me you're just very bitter on that side.
Not bitter. You got me no respect. You never got to say, oh, it's not.
It is true. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. It was his, you know, the fact that he got a silver medal, and Audley Harrison got a gold a year or two after, I think it was. But anyway, but Amir did set the pace going forward in regards to British boxing going forward. So you can't hate on him anyway. But yeah, I think Kell's not happy because he's not got the rub.
I've heard you say with that many years ago. You know exactly who I am. You're going to know can retire you.
We know what you've done.
You don't know who I am yet. Of course he's going to say that because he's of course Amir's going to say that because quite frankly, in regards to his spotlight, no one really cares. You know, it's about selling, man. And unfortunately Kell doesn't do it.
Okay, no, anyway. You're so don't start getting the big ones out. But look,
I can't wait to spot you out.
English one time, trust me. You give the big talk. You give the big talk, but like I will see what happens tonight. But like you better get in that gym and start training. You look well overweight as you are now. You need to lose some pounds there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're fighting in 12 weeks. I'll be ready. Don't you worry.
Listen, 10. So get the date right first. Because I want you pull something at the back and say, oh, you know what? Wait, what not? But look, 147 was the weight wanted. You still don't. You still don't play anything on
title on the line.
Regardless of title, you have 147 fighters.
If you're that good, why?
In 12 weeks ahead, so it's in February, right? It's got 3 months to get ready for the fight. Anyway, let's continue because anyway, yeah.
Does it need to be a weight? Why does it need to be a weight? Why no title on the line? Why do you need fighters? Why do you need to come down to these weights? Why? Because there's no title on the line. You're trying to corner it. You're trying to corner it.
You've said numerous times, Amir, I will come down to any weight to fight you. You said that, and I posted it on my Twitter, but you didn't. You were complaining about making 147. By me, also giving the British people the fight. If you want to go at 149, no problem.
I better go back to your demands. You're coming out second show. You. But listen.
I think in general, though, look, Amir is trying to avoid the fight, and you know, I'm not gonna hate on him for trying to avoid the fight. Look, you know, it's all about business. It's all about the business. You know, whether you want to say he got scared or whatever it is, he's fighting him now, man. The point is, right, 149. I think that's a good weight for him, maybe to fight at that weight. Maybe do it at 155. I think probably better because, or maybe not. He might be more of a heavy hitter for Kell. Might be more easily able to KO him. But what I mean is, it's better at a higher weight because he's not going to have to cut that much weight in regards to. Because when you cut the weight, you have less fluid at your brain when you're going to fight. So, you know, by the time you rehydrate, you're still not 100%. So I think with his frame being 5'10", or Amir, I think it's to get to 140. He used to get to 145, 147. I think it's too much for him. I think he just stick at a natural weight where it's easy to cut. It's going to be less opportunity for him to get knocked out.
You got the fight, didn't you? You got the fight. Listen, like, I'm coming level down to fight you. Remember, I'm coming level down to fight you.
You reckon?
100% I am.
You reckon?
Yes, I am.
What, from Billy Dip? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean levels down?
You know, just to Billy Dip fight.
Gosh, Kell Brook's really offended. And seriously, it's like, I mean, he's just, this is the reason why Kell's not a good salesman, because he just goes, I'm going to knock you Spark out. Just going to copy Prince Naseem Hamed, just that same line. I'm going to knock you Spark out. I don't mean anything, man. See, I mean, it does mean something, but what it means is like, come on, man, be a bit more, give us some, give us some more meat to chew on, man, in regards to like why, and not just knock him spark out because whatever. But yeah, man, he is very offended by him going levels above your levels down compared to me. That's what Amir said.
I'm telling you, look, you would not say no to that. When you get offered 10 million quid
for a fight, you're going to confidence booster. You're going to for a confidence booster.
I'm a price fighter.
Featherweights are like Gomez put you down.
I'm a price fighter. You don't have to buy a job. You don't have to buy a job. You don't have to give me a job.
You look for a way out. Quit in that fight. You.
Mate, you got knocked out by a job. Stop giving me a big one.
I like it. I love that press.
He got knocked out by a jab against Terence Crawford. I haven't seen that fight. I might watch it. Watch the highlights at the end of this video. Anyway, let's get in. Continue. So, I mean, they both got beat by Terence Crawford. That's the common denominator between them. So that's why I want to just check what's the actual difference in terms of the level of the game. It was quite recent as well. So, yeah.
We'll see what you do every night. Well, it's not like giving the big one now. Everyone can talk. We'll see what you bring to the table. We'll see what you bring on the table on February 19th.
Kel, how much does this mean to you, your whole career, this one fight?
This is Ice Cake. This is the grudge match. This is the fight where I want to be with best pound for pound fighters. So this is Ice Cake. This is what I need. This fight, I'm sick of everyone asking me about this fight. We've got this fight now.
You sure you're not doing it for the payday?
Huh?
You sure you're not doing it for the payday? Me, I got balls, man. I'm alright. I don't need to work. Listen, I'm alright. I'm God gifted. Hope you're not coming in for the payday because you don't get.
This is an easy fight for me. Easy, you're easy.
Okay, we'll see. After the fight, I'll ask you the same question.
I'm not sure the same question.
Was it easy fight?
I'm not sure the same.
100%.
Okay, not me. You ain't no way. I'm after that. You're not on cuff, not out.
We'll see.
So, Amir, why do you take the fight? Money's fine.
I took the fight. You know what? Because in Britain, it's the biggest fight. Look, take away the AJ and Fury fight. I think that's the biggest fight in Britain. But apart from that, it has to be the rivalry fight between myself and Kell. It's been talked about everywhere. People talk about it. People want to see that fight. And I decided that, look, we should make that fight happen. And then we should put our egos to a side and say, let's put the gloves on and take it out. Look, I'm respecting you, the fighter. End of the day, anyone who's jumping, whoever goes into that square circle, you have to give him credit. You're putting your life on the line. Kell signed, we signed, and now it's time.
So there is some respect.
Right, first time I've had any respect from him. But...
Oh. I think he's no offense, Cal. Man, you're so annoyed. I don't understand why you're so annoyed. He's a fighter. What is he gonna say? What's Amir gonna say? Oh, you know what? Kel's better than me. No, of course he's not. Man, come on, give it a break, man. I don't know why you're getting offended so much for.
Believe you me after the fight. If you can't remember my name, it will give me respect when it comes round.
Is it about bragging rights as well?
Of course, it's about bragging rights. I'm still the best welterweight in Britain, and I'm sure everyone who's going to watch this fight, everyone's going to watch this fight because of the grudge match and because of the history in running away, never winning the fight.
Man, I was never running away, Kell.
Why did that fight not
I was campaigning in America. I was fighting the bigger names.
Up until now.
I was fighting the bigger names. I was fighting the bigger fights. My dream was always to fight in America to become a.
You don't want to lose to another Brit. That's what it is. You'll fight these Mexicans and all the other fighters.
Bigger fights in America.
No, but this is the fight the fans want. This is what we're on this table for the fans. So I want to give the fight to the fans. Why it took till now for the fans?
It's like he said, man. I mean, he is a prize fighter, man. Why is he gonna? What? It's like he said. If he's getting it off for 10 million and one for fighting Kell, and if he's getting another 20, 30 to fight somebody else, what's he gonna do? You know what I mean? It's called maths, man. You know what I mean? There's a thing called logic and maths. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do?
I want to give back to the fans for many years.
Regardless, it was then or now. They're getting out there. That's the main thing. We're doing it for the fans now. You know what I mean? So they're happy. We're gonna give them a massive fight. Come Feb 19, we're both gonna perform at our best. And we're going to be ready for it. I'm going to
Just make sure you turn up. Don't. Because this is a big thing for you.
Which fight have I never done?
No, but you've been this fight. Listen, let me shut up. You make sure you turn up, brother.
Listen, it's better if you stay quiet because you're coming out with him. Yeah? It doesn't make sense. So you better stay quiet because...
I mean, Kell says he'll knock you out. You're going to knock him out?
Man, he's really annoying, man. Yeah, you wound him up there, like... Anyway, it's good when this happens. It's like, man, you're talking nonsense.
This fight ain't going to go to 12 rounds. All right? Doesn't say I got this, I got chocolate brownies. You can... we ain't got nothing. We see what happens on the night. Listen, I'm not going to give a prediction, but like I said, one prediction I'm going to say is that it's not going to go 12.
I don't know, man. I don't think he should be doing that. I don't think he should be going for that approach. Thing is I'll just say it now because it's in my thought. I might forget. Amir's style is more like amateur boxing style. It's like more of a point scoring style, and he's good at it. He's good at it. You know what I mean? Ali was good at it. You know what I mean? Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. His jab's brilliant. And if he just sticks behind the jab, bang, jab, 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 move using the angles, he's perfect. Only time he gets messed up is when he tries to knock guys out. That's where the problem lies with Amir. He needs to realize what his skill set is. You know what I mean? His body frame is designed in regards to being more like an Ali style fighter, which is more cumulative effect as opposed to one punch knockout, power type of guy. He's not that. He's not that type of. His frame's not developed for that. So he's got to basically change his approach. I think generally. These new guys who he's training with, I have no idea who he is training with. Apparently, they're new guys. But anyway, whatever, man, whatever.
And you're training out with Terence Crawford in America, and you're ready for it.
Yeah, definitely. My training camp's
he's training with. It's Terence Crawford's trainer. So it's like the guy who he got beat off. It's his trainer, but I don't get it, man. I don't get it. He keeps changing these camps and thinking that it's going to change. Look, I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. I think he was the best when he was. I think the best version we saw Amir Khan was with Freddie Roach. I'm just being brutally honest. That was it. When he fought Paulie Malignaggi, he followed the game plan to a T. Then he turned it on in the last round and then finished him off and TKO'd and finished him off. And that was a perfect victory. That was his best fight. I can watch that fight of his and go, man, that was a great boxing performance. It was done to a T. It was after that's when he started to overcommit in those combos. He used to do 4-5 punch combination trying to knock the guys out, and then that's when he got hit. And he left himself open and got hit and got knocked out. And that's when everybody was like, oh, damn, he's going down the wrong way. He could keep on getting knocked out, blah, 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 blah. And then he shifted. He went to Virgil Hunter, I think it was. I thought that was a ridiculous move, man. I'm being honest. I don't care if any of his fans watching this or anything like that. I'm just being straight honest, man. It was stupid, man. I don't think Virgil Hunter was whoever he was. Maybe he wasn't Virgil Hunter. I don't know who he was, but he shouldn't be the damn trainer. He shouldn't be the damn trainer. He shouldn't have been his trainer. He should have been with Freddie Roach, stuck with him. That would have been perfect. It's just he's overzealous. That's the thing. And he was trying to knock guys out instead of basically do the Ali style 1-1, 1-2, 1-2. Just keep going for the full 12 rounds. And eventually, when there's an opportunity, you see it to knock guys out, he'll do it. And that was a thing. Hey, who am I? I'm just talking. Anyway, let's get on.
Well started. We've been training the last couple of months. I go to America tomorrow to start my camp properly. Got a great team there. Paul Matt couldn't make it. Obviously, he had someone in the family passed away, so he couldn't make it. But camp's gonna be good. It's gonna be hard. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be tough, but it's what like
you're excited about this.
I'm really excited. Definitely have to be excited. I've got Callum on sides screaming like a. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be ready, man. This for me is a massive fight.
Man, he's just doing. He's going now after this fight, going to America. Then he's gonna come back in Manchester to fight him. I don't know. Is it a good thing? We'll see.
I'm not gonna say it's like a world title fight because obviously I fought bigger names and better names, but it's a big fight.
Same, yeah.
Man, he shouldn't say that. He shouldn't say that. He should say it's like a world title fight. Because quite frankly, if you're going to belittle your opponent to a T, then if you beat him, doesn't make you stand up huge.
It's a big fight where I'm going to just... And the thing is, he's giving the big talk that I'm this. I'm like you'll see on Feb 19th how I play and school this guy. Just like the early days when I used to school him. Why did I got picked for the Olympic team? Because I was schooling Kell Brook with one hand. I used to be going to the training camp and the coach is telling me, I mean, just use one hand against him now.
He's so deluded. That guy is so deluded.
You're
being it too hard, Amir. You're being it too hard.
With the jab, doing the left hook, uppercut, and he goes, just for the jab. And I used to school him with the jab.
I didn't dream of it.
You've been it too hard. 1, 2, left hook, right hand, uppercut. You had it. Trust me, you are going to get it.
You've been it too hard, brother. You know what happened in that sparring.
What? I don't think so.
Yeah,
So if you was schooling me,
the politics, they don't like the English style with the
how is politics and amateur boxing? Are you saying ABA, Amateur Boxing Association, is corrupt? Are you trying to say that? Politics? Because it can't be. Because no, it's easy. When you look at a sparring session, think, wait a minute, that poor kid, which was using probably the blue collar, getting battered, and if we can't put him inside a championship or send him abroad to get beat. I mean, that's the reason I got picked, because I was schooling you all the time.
You aren't school nobody, mate.
I don't know.
The deciding factors are going to be Khan's inactivity. Kell still got the punch, but Khan still hasn't got the resilience anymore. He suffered some very, very heavy knockdowns in his career. And it affects...
You got knocked out by a jab. Yeah,
it was a jab, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
What I will say about Kell against Crawford, he made the wrong decision. I think he didn't have the perfect training camp. He relied on himself for that one, and he misjudged it badly. He should have done a lot better. He should have done a lot better with Crawford, and he didn't. So, that's a lesson learned. That's where we are. Maybe that's why he's got the fight. But what I will say is Kell still got his punch. Khan still hasn't got the resilience. He never had that much of a chin. But he can box. He's got reflexes fast. As long as he can keep out of the way, he's going to be all right. But it's only going to be a matter of time when Kell connects, because Kell's still got the punch, he's still got the reflex, he's still got the speed, and he's still got the fitness. He's been training since the summer. He's not just starting camp now. He's been in it thinking this fight was going to happen before December. So I know how long he's been in the gym, and I know how he's looking. And you're just starting your camp. You might have done a bit, fair enough. But I think over...
Ooh, it does actually sound like...
time, I think Kell's in a lot better shape. I think you're just worse for wear. But it's going to be interesting.
Amir, how do you respond?
It does actually sound like he knows what he's up to, man, in terms of Amir. Like, he's resilient. His resilience has gone. I mean, he did see it in a Terence Crawford fight. I think it was like a body shot where he kind of like, man, you know what, I've had enough, can't do any more. But flipping heck, man. Seriously. He is taking it, like he's doing the training camp now. And I think he's been training from the summer. Kell has been. And he said the perfect game plan is he's going to try to find, that is his best game plan, which is like jab and move, you know what I mean? Like in and out. He's got fast hands and, moving in and out. That's it. He's got to stay out of the punches, but once he gets close and gets clobbered, that's the thing. I think he really does need to kind of look at Ali's style, man, in regards to rope-a-dope, using the ropes in for his advantage in regards to, moving on the back foot and then striking when he needs to. He needs more of that style. The style that he's got, he's trying to knock guys out. Yeah, easy for me to say. But I see it. Anyway, whatever.
To Dominic's words.
I mean, okay, he's a trainer. I know he's saying that Kell's in such good shape. Looks like a blob to me. I mean, still looking in the best shape. Don't know what type of training he's doing, but I mean, all the very best to him in training camp. We know we're gonna be ready. I've been smashing the gym at myself, and yeah. I mean, look, come Feb 19th, it's gonna be there's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be a massive event.
He's smiling because he knows it's true, man. He knows it's true,
and it's just gonna feel.
He knows it's true, man. The training, he's only starting the training now.
So good to shut him up, for once and for all, because this fight's been talked about for such a long time. At least I can then give him a good beating and then move on to other things, because every time, Kell player gets it a lot as well. When you're fighting Khan, people asking me when you're fighting Brook. I think it's going to be nice to put a stop to it all, after Feb 19th. We all know then who the man is, and obviously it'd be nice to then move on to other things.
You want to move on to other things? You're just focused on Feb 19th, aren't you? Dominic says you're in training, that you're ready. Do you feel good? Do you feel right again?
I feel right, yeah. I've been training for a while. We're obviously going to step it up now, bring the diet into place and be ready. I think actions speak louder.
Bring the diet into place. No more Christmas pudding.
than words, then I'll be ready for February 19th. It's going to be carnage.
What wins you the fight?
Carnage, yeah? What is he? Talking Venom?
Go.
Accuracy, power, relentless, just coming forward to take his chin clean off your head. Basically, I'm coming. Forget boxing, forget what I've learned. I'm coming for a pub fight. I'm coming for a car park scrap. That's what's happening.
And what brings you victory, Amir, on February the 19th, once and for all against Kell?
Not a car park scrap. I mean, I think he needs a little bit more than that. Trust me. I mean, who says that? Who says a car park scrap?
Say it.
Come on. I mean, you're a professional fighter.
We're going to start into that boxing there. We're going to have it up.
Kell, you're just. Anyway, he just does not know how to promote a fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm gonna come there and just do what I do best. Look, I think we both need more than just a car park scrap. We're gonna have to have a good game plan, go in there, look good, feel good. And like Dominic just mentioned earlier, we saw Crawford at the same age as us, who's 35, went and beat Porter, looked great. So when people say the age, because me and Kell are similar age, I'm 35 next week and Kell's 35, and I think a lot of people say, oh, these guys are old, but no, I think we're at the peak of our career where we feel at the strongest, the fastest, the quickest, and I think if training camp goes well for both of us, I think they will have this will be a cracking fight. We're both strong. We've been here with the best. We've got the experience behind us as well. So here's a fight that's gonna, a lot of people think it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, but it's gonna be an exciting one.
But finally, Kell, look down at Amir. Just look down at the table and just tell him what happens February 19th.
He gets knocked spark out.
You ain't gonna do it.
You're gonna get knocked spark out like you always do.
No, like hockey, you give both.
Amir, what happens? Look at Kell, what happens?
He's only banged out. Honestly, I'm gonna school him like I used to do when I used to be inspiring. I mean, that's you take just put a punch right through his face, man. I'm gonna sort him out.
This is the Easy Bar, a complete gym you can use at home or anywhere.
Okay, so yeah. In regards to that, what can I say? Except, yeah, I do think that Amir is going to beat him still. Although, oh man, it is a bit of 50-50, man. Okay, let me analyze it quickly in my head, right? Now, they both got beat by Terence Crawford, right? They both got finished. I think Kell got beat earlier as well. I round 4. I don't think I think Amir lasted longer. So Amir is not completely, not immune to getting hit. He can get hit. So I think it's going to be a case of he's going to get trained. He's going to be training. I don't know why he hasn't started his training already, man. You got 12 weeks, man. 12 weeks sometimes ain't enough. I don't know. I don't know how you can. I mean, if you've been living a lifestyle, then you don't need to kind of adapt that much. You got your muscle memory already put in place. So I don't know. I still think I think it is 50-50. I think this is very important for both fighters because at this time at their careers, they're either going to go up or they're going to go down. And I think if Amir wins, then he can still move up, trying to get up the rankings and become a world champ and become something extraordinary. Same with Kell. The only thing is Kell, his star power is not that great, so whatever, you know what I mean? But he can still move up the ladder. He needs to work on his mic skills. Maybe watch a few more Prince Nazim videos. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, let me just see the videos of I'm gonna predict, and I'm gonna say it's Amir because both of them got knocked out. But they both got TKO'd by Terence Crawford. I'm just gonna watch the Kell Brook one first, and then I'm gonna watch the Amir Khan one. So yeah, you can watch with me. I'm gonna watch the highlights, guys. So. Five 9. 147. Let's turn the music off. Fight! Round 1 of 2. Round 1 of 2. This is about if it was only two round fight. That'd be hilarious. You promote yourself so much that and then you come for the fight and it's only 2 round fight. And the 2-minute round, that would be even more hilarious even. Yeah, I mean, Kell did all right. Apparently, he went and took the fight and didn't, you know, train with the Ingles at the time, allegedly. Okay, this is round 2. He's doing all right. But, like, they're not stinging jabs, I'll be honest with you, with Brook. I don't get where this whole amazing power part is. I mean, his technique's all right, but the thing is, he hasn't got the reach. I don't know. It's better without the audio sometimes, because you're listening to the announcer and you're basically listening to them and tell you who's winning and who's, even though they can influence, the announcers can influence the actual fight, really, because you're thinking one thing and then you're thinking, hey, how is he winning the other person? He's getting caught more. I think his jabs, he's using his reach. The jab's working best for Crawford. He's just relying on the big right hand, man. No, man, I don't think Kell is not that. He's quite flat-footed as well. Ooh, just round 4. Man, he wobbled big time. Let him fight. And is he fighting again? Well, you stop the fight just like that? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Except yeah, I don't. This I saw a little while back. I mean, look, in regards to that fight against Terence Crawford against Kell Brook didn't show much, man. I think he's got worse as the age has gone on, It's not his fault. It's just the way life goes. I think he's taken a lot of banging, and that shot really did wobble him. I don't know what the heck is the problem, but he doesn't look fresh at all. Anyway, let's get on to this one. Amir Khan one. I want to just see, this was his last performance against Crawford. The like I said, it's the common denominator between them both. And I thought Amir was doing good. Yeah, see, he's got the fast hands. It's working good. He does good. He just doesn't look. He looks too skinny compared to Crawford. That's the only thing. Whoa, he got him in the first. Man, I'm surprised he got out of the first already in a way. Was a knockdown. Caught him flush. See, this is the thing. I mean, he doesn't relax. This is what I mean. He's more front-footed, going in, trying to go for the kill, trying to knock guys out. You are not that power puncher guy. I mean, you've got to kind of like work your jab. That's it. That's it. The rhythm. Work your jab. He's going for the overright hand every time you're trying to. Your left hand goes down. That's it. Good. Yeah, man, he did some good stuff. Good work, man. He caught him. Caught him flush. See, this is it. This is it. When he's on the back foot trying to, that's it. Just don't get caught with all this whole, oh, he's overextending. Overextending. That doesn't show confidence, that when you're overextending like that. That's it. Work the jab. When you're going for the jab, maybe he should feint the jab. He should have done. I think this approach of rushing in with 1, 2, 3, 4s was not good either. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to work in regards to working on the back foot and hitting more. Or maybe more counter striking. That's it. He's got the defense up regardless. He's not getting through. It's looking like it is, but isn't. I'm sure the crowd are there like, oh yeah, he's winning. No, he isn't. He needs to have a bit more confidence. I don't know. Maybe it was his first fight back after such a long time, but I think it's like he's lost his confidence. Is he? That's the thing is, you go, you're fighting. You're literally fighting. You know what I mean? Sometimes your nerves can get the best of you, etc. It did look like that in the initial round. It was like, going in, overstepping the mark in regards to lunging with your jab and trying to land him. Now he seemed more hit him in the body. Ooh, damn! He hit him in the nuts. Oh, that was it. Man, he grazed the nuts. Regardless, he did graze the nuts. Yeah, was it high? He's saying it was.
Accidental blow in the blue corner informs referee David Fields that their fighter can no longer continue, obligating him to stop this contest with an official time of 47 seconds of round number 6, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout.
Yeah, that was a thing. He quit. Okay, I'm not judging him, man. I'm not judging him for doing what he did. It's fair play, man. You know what I mean? If you quit, you quit. You know what I mean? Like, your prize fighting. You know what I mean? So I think he's gonna be more up for this fight. So for this fight, I'm gonna have to say Amir Khan is gonna win this fight simply because he's more ready, more. I think he's more pumped for this fight, or he's in, or we're gonna find out that if he's just after a cash grab. If he gets knocked out early, I'm not gonna say he's after a cash grab, but it looks as though that. For me, I'm gonna say Amir's gonna win it because, quite frankly, he could have carried on. I think he did graze his nuts, man. Well, with that shot, regardless. But then he didn't want to continue. So, no, man. I think he needs more confidence. I think that's all that it is. But I think he's confident to fight Kell. So anyway, I think he's going to beat Kell Brook. I don't think Kell's got it in him anymore. He looks like he's been in too many wars and, doesn't. That's just my prediction. Anyway, peace out. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you very much for viewing this. Peace.